It's my honor to introduce you to a woman that many of you know, and if not because you're here, you know of her impact. She is the powerhouse behind FirefighterAid. She is the powerhouse behind our Memorial Stair Climb event. Not only does she work hard all year long to help take care of our firefighters and their families, but she leads the charge in bringing together what I believe is one of the best events we do annually in San Diego. She does it with perseverance, with a beaming smile, year in and year out, and dedication and honor. Please give our biggest possible welcome to the stage, the Director of Development for FirefighterAid, Carlye Wund.
Thank you, Nathan. Okay, so I gotta follow James, taps, pipes and drums. You got this, Carlye. My journey with FirefighterAid began right here at this very event in 2011. I was a volunteer standing up on the 30th floor, handing out high fives to all the climbers with the 30th floor rehab team. I was so moved by the energy and what I saw and what I felt up there. I knew from that point on, I wanted to be part of this event and the organization that produces it. Over the last 7 years, with you all, I've been inspired, humbled by all that I've seen and the privilege I've had, and by what I've had a privilege to be a part of. My first real job at FirefighterAid was a fundraiser for a firefighter's son, Mason Moore, a 4-year-old boy who was born with cerebral palsy. Mason was headed off to ability camp to spend his summer learning how to walk. And as he got on that plane that day, he took my heart to Canada right along with him. Mason's family was told their son would never walk without the assistance of a cane. Well, Mason is now 10, and last year at this event, he walked through that start line with me and my team as the #1 on our team. Mason's camp costs about $10,000 each summer, and FirefighterAid covers the lion's share for him to be able to attend. This year, I had the privilege to meet Gary and Melissa Whipple. Gary is a retired firefighter, and Melissa is his inspiring wife who was diagnosed with ALS over a year ago. They needed a $10,000 ADA upgrade to their bathroom, which we were able to assist with. The day I showed up to their house to meet them and check in on the renovation, I had no idea that I would walk out of that house with 2 new best friends. Speaking of friends, I never thought for a million years I would gain so many in this position at FirefighterAid. All of the families of the firefighters that we help, all of you fundraisers who grind and support us, and the sponsors who give what they can to our mission have all become my greatest gift. One of my most impactful moments in my life took place a year ago before the stair climb. I was sitting in my office at my desk, and after a 2-hour conversation with a firefighter, with tears of gratefulness and recovery streaming down his face, he told me that I was part of a dedicated team who saved his life. Talk about a fulfilling moment that I didn't even know I was part of, and how much it meant to that firefighter. To this day, every time I get off the phone with him, I say I love you. I say it to him because I can, and I say it to him because he's still here. And he always says it back to me. Jared, I know you're sitting backstage. I love you. I didn't go to school for this job, and I didn't go searching for it. It found me. And I can admit, it's been the most exhausting, draining, fulfilling, amazing job I've ever had in my life. One that I never want to walk away from. If you find yourself in a conversation with me today and I'm crying, it's not the beer, it's not the stress, it's because you all have been there for FirefighterAid, and you stand for the work that we do, and we could not appreciate you anymore. It's because you inspire me. It's because you believe in our mission, and you dig deep into your own lives to be a hero to a hero. I share these stories with you So you know the work that you're supporting and the lives that you're touching. Each and every one of you just being here today. It's because of your heart and dedication that I'm able to stand and tell you that we're probably going to hit our goal today. And we have never done that on the day of the event. Thank you guys. You guys should be extremely proud. Thank you so much for all of your hard work, dedication, and fundraising. This event could not happen without the immense support that our team receives from our host sponsor, the Hilton San Diego Bayfront Hotel, for allowing us to do our event in this amazingly perfect location since its inception 9 years ago. Additionally, our media sponsor, Fox 5's dedication to our event has been unwavering over the last 4 years. They continue to help us raise awareness in our San Diego community and come out with a fierce climb team as well. Special thanks to Christine Vargas, the news promotions manager, and her team, Heather Lake, who we're so lucky to have as our stage host again this year, and the whole Fox 5 climb team. Last but most certainly not least, this climb would not be possible without our hundreds of volunteers, cadets, our climb crew, steering committee, and our fabulous logistics team, San Diego Running Company. Let's show our appreciation to the over 250 dedicated people in all. I promise I'm going to turn this stage back over to the stage hosts for the duration of the event. But first, I'd like to come clean with the whole reason I agreed to come speak today. Nathan introduced me as the powerhouse behind FirefighterAid, but that's the farthest thing from the truth. The real powerhouse of FirefighterAid is Captain George Duardo and Captain Robert Bunsold, who took a chance on me and believed that I could help this organization to grow. Current FirefighterAid President Brant Truver and our dedicated board of directors for continuing and trusting me with their support. My husband, Charlie, my 2 daughters, they're the powerhouses of FirefighterAid. They go their whole summer seeing very little of me, but give me all their love and support. My mom, who puts her life on hold for 2 weeks to come down here and wash my laundry and babysit my kids, she's a powerhouse. Fundraisers like Chief Hernandez, Monica Rainville, Andy and Nicole Vasquez, Desiree Taekwinko, Matt and Tammy Schobert, and do not forget about Butters. Donors like Sandra Ignosi and the powerhouse team who runs this stage, led by Jackie Lavovich. The powerhouse is all of you who deserve to have your names set up here on this stage and not just a Facebook thank you post. The powerhouse of this event is all of you and all of us and how we come together, and that's the truth. In closing, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here, raising the critically needed funds, bringing your children to experience, and for being part of this living memorial.